What's up, everybody? This is Stuart Knight, author of the books Marginalizing White Supremacy, Poetic Visions, A Steep Mister for a Sister, and of course, A Spirit the World Has Forgotten. And I'm out here early in the morning, all out in the dark, with the red light on, like I'm at some kind of house party or some stuff. But this is just my little way of trying to make a little bit more content for my channel, and to share a little bit of the information that I'll be thinking about at times while I'm on my way to work. And today I want to share my feelings about Black people really not understanding how the English language is used, especially when it comes into the context of white supremacy. You see, most people in a society, period, regardless of race, think, act, and respond emotionally. And that's not a bad thing. You know, everybody has emotions and everybody should utilize their emotions. But it becomes bad when you actually run everything that you think and everything that you do through how you feel. And language plays a big part of that. You see, under Western ideology and Western philosophy, you know, language or words, you know, have meaning. They're intended to form pictures in your mind. And not only that, you know, give you certain, like a roadmap to guide you on how you should think about certain situations, circumstances, and conditions. And that could become very dangerous, you know, when, you know, the go-to emotional response for a lot of people is either angst, anger, frustration, or, you know, some kind of act to where they feel like they feel disrespected and they feel like they got to get some kind of get back. You see, you know, language and words are very, very powerful. You know, there was a reason why they separated, you know, Black people on slave ships by tribes, so that they couldn't speak their common language, nor get an understanding, nor gain an understanding between each other to actually be able to fight against, you know, the circumstances in which they found themselves. And even unto this day, considering that Western society has taught us to actually think fully with emotions, it allows them an easier capability to be able to manipulate the views and opinions, outlooks, and worldviews of most people in this world, especially Black people. I mean, having us going along with such things as, you know, not believing that you're Black, and, you know, of course, white feminism, which has really done a number on the minds of many of Black women. And mostly men, you know, moving away from taking a position of wanting to actually build, you know, a culture that we really haven't been able to within the society, to one of, you know, want to seek out and search for happiness, you know, moving away from actual fundamental principles that really make a man, which is solving a problem. And our biggest problem is being dominated by white supremacy, of course, more to finding some forms of happiness, which is okay and everything, but we got a problem to fix. You know, there's been, you know, so many. I was watching like a video the other day of a sister out in California who got killed by the police. And in that, she called the police, you know, and she was having an argument with her boyfriend or whoever it was. And she called the police and told them to come get this man out of my house. And when the police got there, the lady was holding a knife and standing up over her boyfriend as if she was getting ready to stab him. Now this was being done in front of a 9-year-old girl. So since she wouldn't drop her weapon, she was so enraged and so caught up in her feelings of, you know, like she can't be checked, you know, like she can't be checked, boo. You know that language that, you know, many of Black women use nowadays to, you know, to put across the notion that, you know, they're all powerful and all being, and that there's nothing that a man can tell them that they have to listen to, or there's nothing that nobody could tell them that they have to listen to. She was standing up over this man and moving as if she was getting ready to stab him. And the police shot and killed her in front of her 9-year-old daughter. Sad thing. Sad as hell. And the man, he's sitting there on the floor wondering, why did the police shoot her? She didn't drop her weapon. And that was just an instance of, how in that moment, the inability to understand how language is used and how words are used and intent is portrayed within those words ended up getting her killed. She couldn't think rationally enough to, hey, this is the police standing here. They've got guns. There's no need for me to sit here with this knife. Let me drop it before I get my ass killed. And she got killed. It's a very sad thing. So what I say to that is, black people have to take a fundamental effort to either read the dictionary or just read more, period, even about their history and their experiences within society, to broaden their usage, to broaden their understanding of how words is used so that they can actually convey their emotional feelings a whole lot better. And maybe in doing that, we can solve a lot of the conflicts that we have as people, whether it be, between men or between women or between men and women. And we can begin to put an end to a lot of the sufferings that we have. So, grab books on whatever topics you feel like you want to learn. Men, every man should read the dictionary for certain. So that way, and, a lot of women, they complain today, about a lot of men are emotionally unavailable. That's due to the fact that many of men don't have the vocabulary enough to be able to express their emotions fully from a rational, reasonable position, as men should do. So men, grab a dictionary, go ahead and start reading. I know it seems like a tedious, onerous task, but do it because it'll make you a whole lot better in being able to communicate, not only between, your fellow brethren or women, but potential employers and especially it'll also give you a good understanding as the words that some white men use to actually trigger you into actions that they can utilize against you in the long run. So brothers, please, pick up that dictionary, read it from cover to cover, and even go to learn synonyms and other words and, read it again if you haven't fully, gained a grasp of a lot of the words in there. And do so for the means of being able to express yourself a lot better. And that's all I have for today. Hopefully I can keep doing this on a continuous basis. And like I've said in the past, it's not my thing, but it's a new year. Maybe I need to try to get better at some things. So once again, my name is Stuart Knight, author of the books Marginalizing White Supremacy, Poetic Visions, A Steep Mister for a Sister, and of course, A Spirit the World Has Forgotten. Once again, do your best, be your best, and always live for the best.